Hey dear, welcome back to another new video. So in this video I'm going to show you my Lumia 920 and 925. So maybe you haven't seen these two phones before because recently I bought these two phones. Actually not two, I bought three of them. So I bought two 920. So as you can see, one here and one 925, and here is it. So from the 920 I was able to fix one of them, and another one is here. Let me show you. So in this packet, so it's water damage phone, so I couldn't able to fix it. So I bought two of them actually. Both of them actually dead. So almost all of the phone I buy mostly dead. So I thought from the two of them I will be able to revive one of them by changing the parts from here to there. So I was able to fix one of them. And if I keep the packet this aside, so if you are not new in this channel, you have seen this 925 which I bought long back, and that's why I bought another dead Lumia 925 to fix one of them. So I was able to fix one of them, and this Lumia is dead now, but the display is still good because I swapped the motherboard and check it, and the display is good, and display is quite good actually. So the AMOLED panel of 925 is marvelous. And also recently I bought another phone because I want to continue the Lumia 20 series. So I have 520, 620, 625, 720, 820, 920 now, 925, and I have 1020 here. So the problem with 1020 is that I bought this one also similar to that, about $7 I paid for this, and this phone is working, but let me show you. So if I turn on, you may hear the sound like this, turn on the screen. So the display doesn't work this phone, but it's still. So there is a long story about this phone actually. So when I bought this phone, it was locked and the display was not working. So what I did actually, I flashed the phone, and after that I was able to connect to my laptop and check the storage. So to finish the setup process, what I did is that I just tried take a screenshot and check on my laptop the picture where is the option, and I just did it and blindly, and I have finished the setup process. And now what I can do is that, like, I can take photos. So if I show you that, so if I press the camera button, so as you can see the camera is on, and I can take photo like this, and it's working like that. And I can take photo and I can copy the photos to my laptop, and it take like one 5 megapixel photo and one is high res photo. I don't know how megapixel is that, but I can check that on my laptop. I'm looking at that phone for this to replace the display, because the display is quite expensive. It's nearly $30, which I don't want to pay, because I paid only $7 this phone. And also the three phones I bought a few days back, also I paid $7 for those all, like shipping and other things. So as for now, I'm not really working on this. So for my 20 series, I have only one device left, is 1320. I have 1520 also. Maybe if you are not new in my channel, you have saw that phone too. And so I will be looking around like for 1320. If I get it, I will be fulfill my series, like 20 series. So for these two phones, so if I turn on this phone, so this two phone is not really complete yet. So I have to fix a few more things, like, so if I turn on this phone, as you can see the display difference, this is IPS panel and this is an AMOLED panel. So the display difference is there, and this is quite a bit. As you can see the rainbow effect, maybe from the camera, but it's not the display problem. So the display is like become yellow now. And one very good thing about this device, the 920, is that it has 32 gig of storage, where my Lumia 925 has only 16 gig of storage. For this phone, the only one problem remaining is that it has a vibration issue. I don't know why the vibration is not working. I don't want to take it apart right now. I have already done it, so I don't want to take the risk again. If I break it again, it will be mess. So I don't want to do that. But for this phone, it has a little bit more problem, like the speaker is not working and the camera is not working. As you can see, the camera has dust. So when I reassembled this phone, I was able to use the back camera, I was able to take the photos, but now the camera app is directly crashing, maybe the software issue, but the front camera was not working at all. And let me show you the speaker. So after now I just replaced the few of the parts of this phone from the broken one, like the what it called this, the water damaged phone. I put some things from there, like some screws and other things, and the SIM tray. So it has missing SIM tray. I just put the gray one here. It also banned. Maybe it will work, still work, but it doesn't matter for me. I just keep these phones. I don't really use them that much. So if I go to the ringtone, so Nokia ringtone, if I put here, as you can see, you can hear the sound. So if I go here, so there is no sound. Actually, the look and feel of these two phones is quite different. Although this Lumia looks very beautiful, and it's very lightweight actually, and it has a gorgeous display, and also the cameras are very good. But this phone actually does not feel that hefty. When you hold this phone, it's quite heavy, and you feel like you are holding Nokia phones, not something else. So it's quite heavy phone, and it's built very actually strongly. Although this one has aluminum ray all around, the body is aluminum, the back is plastic, but still I think the build wise this one is quite good. And another things to note that the buttons are very clickable here. I don't know how is that possible. Other 920 also same. Their volume buttons, camera buttons are it's very good. Rather than this one, if you take this, like, cannot press also sometimes, but still I had to change the buttons, but the buttons are still work. You have to press a bit hard sometime. So if you can see, I have to press very hard for my volume up button. If I press the down button, it's natural. So main problem with this thing is the material they choose. Nokia choose the material is the material they choose is rubber. So over the time they degraded and broken down. But here I don't think they use the rubber. Maybe it's kind of plastic, and it's quite strong, and the buttons are very clickable, as you can see. And the buttons work perfectly fine. So as for now, these two phones are running on Windows 8.1. Maybe in future I'll be updating these two phones to Windows 10, because both of them has actually 1 gig of RAM. So if you have phones like which is running on Windows 8.1 update 1, so not 8.1, so you have to be 8.1 update. If your phone is not in update 8.1 update, you can check the updater, you may get the update. After that you can update it to Windows 10 using the tool, Windows Universal Tool, something like that. I have already made video about it. You can download it from there, and you can watch the video and see the tutorial how to do that. So as this phone running on 8.1 update 1, so in future I'm going to update this one of them actually to Windows 10 and see the performance. Actually I do like Windows 8.1 here, and basically on my Lumia 925 the display is really beautiful actually. I don't know, because if I check the display from here to another IPS panel, it's feel really bad. So let me show you my Mi phone. So the display here is also quite nice, but compared to this it's nothing. So the display of 925 is quite beautiful. And other things of this phone is the camera, which is a good camera and still very usable, although it's 8 megapixel camera maybe, but the main thing is that it has OIS, which is rarely found in the phone. Maybe in the flagship phones you will get it, but in this phone maybe this one is from 2013, you are getting optical image stabilization, which is quite good features. So the camera app is basically, the Lumia camera app is not here. I can install it, so I will do it later on, but not now. So the camera is working, as you can see, and the front camera, if I show you, it's also working, so there is no issue with that. So basically these two phones are not that usable right now if because of both of them running on 8.1. So I can't do anything, but one thing I can do is that I can listen music to, and I can put music on them and listen to the music. And if I really want to do something, like if I can unlock the bootloader and put some emulator or games I can play. Rather than that, I do not really plan to do anything else on this kind of phones. But still, and one thing is that these two phones has another features. So maybe not most of the phones, actually almost all of the Lumia phones come with the Dolby Atmos option. So as you can see, audio, and if I go to audio, maybe, so this one has Dolby Atmos and Dolby headphones, so you will get a better result from this. And this one also have Dolby headphone option, so the music experience will be quite good on these devices. And it's available on almost all of the devices, but some of the maybe low-end devices you will not get it, but it's quite good actually. The output of audio is quite good on this device. So that's it for today. Maybe I will do a comparison of 925 versus 920 split test. I know this thing actually doesn't matter, but it's a nostalgic fact actually. You are not watching these videos just to gain knowledge or anything else. It's just you love this one, that's why you are watching. So that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I will be seeing you next time in